Johnjay and Rich in the studio. We got comedian Frank Caliendo here. He's performing the Tempe Improv, which is back. It's open. Is it open now or is it opening? It's open?
It opens when I open it.
Oh, you open
I have the keys.
you are opening it.
I am the key master.
You know, it's
You're the
about time.
gatekeeper. I gotta have a
think
shower.
there needs to be an improv in every city.
No, there doesn't need to be. I already have some clubs I like and places I don't want fights breaking out.
So where was the Tempe Improv, by the way?
It had disappeared. There was like one of those Harry Potter cloaks.
Yeah.
That David Copperfield guy took it too far.
I did a little Wingardium Leviosa.
Went to Diagon Alley.
Yes. God, I love when people know the references. Come on. We're going to Hogwarts.
Up high.
Wheelhouse right there.
Oh, yeah, come on. I got kids the same age as your kids.
I want to play some Quidditch.
Yeah.
Look at skinny Frank Caliendo in here.
I've lost a couple pounds.
How much weight have you lost?
178 pounds.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I was Louis Anderson.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I'm on Splash. Watch. Top 5 answers on the board, sir.
Did you see this? Any of you guys catch Splash the other night?
No.
Okay.
Is Louis still on? Because Louis is a good friend.
He got kicked off last week. No, hold on.
No, I don't want to go away.
He got kicked off last week, and then that girl who's the quarterback's girlback's
Yeah.
the famous the quarterback.
She's
remember
hot.
that Brent Smunkberger guy?
Catherine Webb or something.
Catherine
Yes.
Webb.
Oh, right. Yeah.
She freaks out over a jump, and she just can't do it. She starts crying. She's like, "I'm out of here," and her mom's crying. So then Joey Lawrence goes, "The rules of Splash say if a contestant walks off the set, the next person to get kicked, or that we bring back."
Wait a second.
What?
The rules of rules of Splash say
That's exactly right.
that we just wrote.
So he goes, the rules of Splash say if someone leaves the set, we bring back the person who got kicked off last week. Ladies and gentlemen, and here comes Louis Anderson already up on the big diving board. He's wearing this huge red, white, and blue one-piece jumpsuit, and he belly flops off the 30-foot thing and starts crying.
The whole audience got wet.
The audience it was crazy.
I got wet, and I was here in Phoenix.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my God, you sound just like, I forget that's what you do. You sound just like him.
I've been working on some voices.
You got some new ones?
Sure. Well, but I've been doing a lot of sports guys, so I don't know. That's the John Gruden's. John Gruden.
John Gruden, I love him on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, he's a great because he's got nicknames for people that don't always work.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they call that guy the milkman because he really delivers the bread. What? When they call him the bread man or deliver milk, one of those kinds of
bakery guy.
That's like remember the doctor we used to make fun of Dr. Phil. You do Dr. Phil, right?
What were you thinking?
Because he always had these what are these similes?
He would use a metaphor. He's like, if you're in an outhouse in the middle of the night, you're not calling for whatever.
If you're in an outhouse in the middle of the night, you ain't gonna be eating pancakes. Like that was all Dr. Phil. All his advice was always three things that didn't make sense.
Two turtles walk alongside a road. One gets wet, the other one doesn't. What happened? Why was that? Think about that for a second. Get back to me. What is your problem?
Yeah, that's Dr. Phil, man.
Yeah,
John Gruden's good though, man.
Yeah, I've been on. I went to ESPN now, so I've got to do all sports stuff all the time.
Get out of
there.
here.
Yeah. So
what do you mean you went to ESPN?
I'm on ESPN now. I'm doing kind of like when I would do the picks on Fox. I don't do that anymore. So now I'm on ESPN. I don't make the picks, but I kind of just make fun of people at ESPN, like Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah,
love him. I had no idea what was even going on here. This is crazy, Caliendo. He's one of those guys.
He's a basketball nerd,
right?
Though, right?
And he'll throw in a word, and you're not smart enough to know if it's the right word or not.
Right.
I mean, we all got friends like that.
Yeah.
But they'll ask a question. I completely, utterly, and quadrilaterally deny everything you just said. What does geometry have to do with this? What are you talking about? So, I mean, those aren't even things that translate as much into the stand-up stuff because I do a little bit of it at the end. But it's not all sports people like at the Improv. So. It's
Well, wait. Before, so you take a job at ESPN. So are you there every day? Just football season?
No, I was out there this week because they're doing something for the football draft, and I did some NBA stuff for them this week. But no, they'll come out here and shoot stuff, and then I'll go out there every once in a while, but it's just it's not like every week. It's
so
just
if I bring up these names because my son, he's 9, watches ESPN all the time. Will he know all these people?
Yeah,
well, he will. So if I show you him, he's like, "Oh my God, that's the guy from ESPN."
He might, yeah.
Really?
They show me on a bunch of different stuff.
What about this Bomani Jones? What's he on? I like that name.
I got to work on Bomani Jones. Yeah.
I've never heard him. I just see him on TV. I like saying the name Bomani Jones.
Yeah, let's keep saying it because I got nothing for it.
Really? How about do Bomani Jones? Don't have people in the audience. If you see a Frank Caliendo go, do Bomani Jones.
Oh, that'll happen.
who should be offended is the second Mike and Mike, because when you see their logo up there, he's a bigger guy, and they make the font bigger for his name. Like even the font is chubbier than the other Mike.
I never realized.
When
that.
you look at it, it's sort of like offensive, to the bigger Mikes of the world.
Well, if you knew Golic that well, nothing can really offend him.
What's going on with the NBA and Charles Barkley?
I tell you what, that's a really good segue. That's almost as good as the segue that Rich came in on today.
I just did a thing with the Phoenix Suns a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was up there on stage. I'm doing the Barkley impression. And I'd set this up with Sir Charles, as he's known throughout the knighthood. And he comes up on stage, and he's supposed to come up at the end of the show. He comes up 3 minutes in, and his line was perfect. He's like, "Don't you have anything better to do than sit around your house pretending to be me all day?" And I was like, "That's ridiculous." Because he doesn't say ridiculous. He said, "That's ridiculous." Like a cartoon character from the 80s. But he was supposed to come up at the end of the show, and I'm like, "What are you doing up here?" Your cue was supposed to be like 20 minutes later. He's like, "I just couldn't take it anymore. All the people around me saying I got to get up here and defend myself. So I came up here to obliterate you, Caliendo." I'm like, "It's Caliendo." I could care less. That's what my Twitter, if you look up my Twitter, at Frank Caliendo, it's me standing on a chair next to Barkley.
I've tweeted you, and you don't tweet me back. It hurts.
I'll tweet you back.
No,
tweet me now.
I tweet you all the time.
What do you? No, you don't.
Yes, I
the
do.
time?
Okay,
man,
4 or 5 times.
you're such a tweet liar.
I'm not. I swear
You're
to
a
you.
tweet.
You tweet something,
No,
I'll be like, "Hey,
you're a falsified tweeter. No way.
I'm telling
if I
you.
saw
All the
you,
time.
show me your history.
No,
Oh, I'd have to. I mean,
You'd have to care. You'd have to care.
I didn't tweet you. I
I'm
didn't
not
tweet you today.
computers.
I didn't tweet you today. I'm not computers.
That's part of all the time. Today is part of all the time. Oh, this is what I wanted to bring up. Okay. So you guys had a couple weeks ago, weirdest place you've ever seen somebody naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my wife was trying to call and I couldn't find your number. And I have Rich's number, but I don't have a hotline or anything like that. So somebody was staying at our house. And Baxter, you guys know who Baxter is? He's a guy, he actually lives at my house. He works for me.
Huh.
He looks kind of like Rodney Dangerfield. But he does business stuff for me. He'll help out in situations, pick up the kids or something like that if that needs to be done. But he's kind of like Schneider on One Day at a Time.
Everybody needs one of
Without
those.
the skill. Like Uncle Charlie on My Three Sons. If we could go back any further, I don't know. Something from
Lazarus,
the 40s.
like when Jesus was around.
Yes,
That's back
Let's
pretty
go.
far.
That's
There you go.
okay.
That's
Well, thank you. That's
far
how
to
you
go.
I was trying to figure out if I could go
Far as we
any
wanna go.
older with the
Fact.
references.
From the cave.
So my wife has some friends staying in town, and it's midnight. Baxter goes into the laundry room, naked friend staying there. Is that? Do you have weirder?
He goes in the laundry room, and your naked friend standing there
and my wife's naked friend
Girl?
is there. Yeah, and doing laundry naked.
in your house as a guest.
Yeah.
Why would she be doing that?
I don't know.
Why is Baxter
I
walking
guess
around
there-
at midnight?
I guess
That's fantastic.
I guess there was a shirt on, but not. That's it. Was like
she
a
hot?
shirt. I think she's okay. I mean, I have a wife, so I don't.
How
I
did
don't pay
Baxter
attention.
take that?
He talked about it for hours.
Oh, of course
Yeah,
he did.
you
Good
didn't have
for
a heart
him.
attack?
What? He was over at the
Yeah.
refrigerator for a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I have no clothes on." Right? He just kept making her feel uncomfortable about it.
Can you do Baxter?
Yeah, how's everything going, guys? Is everything all right?
Why am I
That's what
laughing? I didn't even know
Anybody-
what it was. I
anybody
just read
here-
the face.
Anybody here want to take their clothes off and let me catch them?
Rich here is so good in doing impressions of people only we know.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No
He can't do-
celebrities,
he
just
can't do
people that we.
anybody
Yeah,
else.
but then you just make them characters, and you can make more money off of that.
Oh, interesting.
That's like Mike Myers. All Mike Myers characters are people he knew.
Yeah.
Or not all, but a lot of them are people he knew, that they're impressions of people he knew that weren't famous. So then they.
I
I will tell you this. If you were my friend and I call you out of the blue, it's because I'm looking for you to say something that I can use for material for Johnjay later on. That's it. I don't really want to talk to you. I'm just looking for something else to put into my little repertoire of you.